Well, Gary, look who's here. It's your best mate Jason here. Jason, what do you think you're doing here? Wait. Who told you coming in? I thought someone else might coming in with you. Jason, I'm so surprised that you come to see me. Well done, Jason. Where have you been? So what do you want, Jason? Anything you want to say to me? Is that what you want? Well, do you know what, Gary? From now on, Gary, you are a betrayal. Your betrayal doesn't look very unpleasant to me. From now on, Gary, this is not the one. This is the unfinished. I know what you have done, Gary. For the first time I saw it on camera. I watched it on the CCTV footage of you.
Is it, Jason? Well then, I have disagreed that anyone else has never been told that I know the things that are obviously true, but I suppose you're right, Jason. I think anyone else who's been here before is on a CCTV footage. I record on a CCTV. That is a problem. If you have a look, Jason, that is Gary. He's the one that betrayed us. He betrayed us. He betrayed the police. He betrayed the US Police Department. And now, he betrayed us. Gary is betrayed us. From now on, he killed one of my police officers and everything else. So, I watched on a recorded video footage. It's a pre-recorded video message. That thing here, it's him. You better just gotta watch it, Jason. You might see it.
Oh, I see. I suppose you're right, Jeff. So you're recording on the video footage of Gary? Oh my God! I've never seen him. So he pulled his gun on the police officer and he got shot. Then the officer got shot and then the police were opened that door and Gary was shotted. And why would he do that? That's impossible. This is unbelievable. This is the first time that Gary, he used to work with you. You know what I mean? He used to work with you, doesn't he?
I suppose you're right, Jason. Gary, he's the one who absolutely disgrace. He's the one who works with me before last year. So last year, Gary was with us. He was one of us. I'm about to take him to jail and interrogate him for what he done to us. I know the things about Gary. He did this for the whole time when I'm seeing him. He was exposed, so I believe that this is not the one for Gary. From now on, for this time, Jason, Gary, he's the one. He is destroyed my plans and my careers. If you look at it like that closely, but it's not gonna happen to him. He's going from nowhere. So I believe him, he's not going anywhere until Gary's having an interrogation. So I understand why he did this, for only alone. Killing 2 police officers, 2 murder victims.
For now, I know the things that's gonna happen, Gary. But this time, Gary, this is the only thing you've done here, Gary. This is not the one what you have done, Gary. I'm very disappointed. Jefferson's is being disappointed why you killed one of the police officers. Two victims. Two murder victims. There were two murdered victims. They were dead. One of the two victims are dead because of you. So from now on, Gary, you're the one who destroys Jefferson's life. Ruined. And everything else has been sorted. Keeping my blood pressure. Taking care of Gary. You know what, Gary? The first time you kill one of the police officers, from now on, this is where you are wrong. But mine doesn't really happen to where you would come from. From now on, Gary, this is why you've done this. But the first time, Gary, it'll be more unpleasant to taking care of why you need it as an informed. But it's not your life in the project. The project has failed, Gary. You know why? The first time it doesn't really happen. You may want to tell me first, before it's not going to happen. Until the other lads will taken down. They've taken down. What they've done is, you quickly look at it. It's around here. Do you know what, Gary? I'm the one who am for second. The second place will be never be found. As a respect. So for now on, Gary, the few things I've saw, Jefferson's one of my mind. He wants you to come to the station and apologize to Jeff. So I want you to apologize. Well, I want you to come to his station and apologize to Jefferson. Alright? It's not a big deal, Gary. It's not gonna work. But the first time it doesn't really happen to me, it's not gonna happen, isn't it, Gary? This is where you're wrong. This is not the one who you really absolutely wrong. This is the right place you've seen. If you're sure it's not going to work, Gary, you made no idea how long you've been respected from. It's not over years, not over time, so why would you even do this? The first time now, Gary, you've done this, but I'm not going to beat you again. Tell you what, Gary, the last time when I saw you at this some point, there's no point, but you're the one who's asked me at some point. But for now on, Gary, this is not finally over. It's not over soon, but it's not finally over soon, Gary. I might have done something, but you're the one who's asked me. You're the one who's asked the other. You've killed one of all these officers and saw you on camera. And yeah, Gary, that's right. So you're the one who killed everyone in the whole house. You know? And that's it. This is where you were wrong. There's no point for not going anywhere. So are you sure you're gonna apologize to Jeff? And, you know, this is not gonna happen, isn't it, Gary? Yeah? Do you want it or not? Are you gonna accept it or not, Gary? It's your choice. Tell you what, Jason, For the first time, it doesn't really happen to me, you know. I don't really notice that you are the one who you asked for it. But yeah, I will apologize to my lieutenant. So why would you tell me, Jason, that you're the one who you asked for it? It's undone. But it's not gone. For the first time, Jason. Okay, Jason. If I'm gonna come with you, alright? And I will apologize to him. Not taking the officers down, but nothing. So why would I tell them if you've been apologized? Or not to pay for the smile? So why would you tell me that, Jason? But you're the one who's asked me. But why would you tell me and not allowed to pay your smile? And don't believe me, Jason. But you're the one who's asked me neither. This is not unexpected, Jason, you know what I mean? This is where I was wrong. But like you said, Jason, this is not the one I ever had in my life. So do you know what, Jason? I will come in with you. I have my phone or my watch. I know things is gonna change, but things doesn't. Okay, Jason, first time now. I will apologize to him, but I will apologize to you first, and sometimes it really happens to me, you know. Alright, Jason. When you're ready, you can take me to the police department, and then I will say sorry to Jeff for not doing this again, killing one of the two police officers. I've never been murdered. I can't just make it frustrating. Not really good enough. Why were people asking me not to disappointed? Tell you what, Jason. You have no idea how long you've been chosen to select your priorities. Not to give you priority. My laboratory. My lavatory. Your lavatory. It's not gonna happen, Jason. You make us feel happiness. But I made you feel happy. If I was you. Things is not gonna change or things is not gonna happen. Well, nothing's gonna happen. So I made that from it. It's not gonna work. So I made it first. Alright, Jason. Lead the way. Okay? Good, you ready? Good. Right. You come with me and don't fall behind. This is not gonna get into trouble. Follow me.